G'day mates, welcome back to the final part of our 10-part series on the top 50 must-see spots in Western Australia. Can you believe it? 10 parts. We've practically spent this adventure together, virtually road tripping across this great state. Today, we're going through from 46 to 50, so stick around to the end for some real gems. So buckle up, grab lunch, preferably sausages, and get ready for one last epic adventure. First up, we're heading to Donnybrook, a town that's so into apples, they should rename it Applebrook. And honestly, after spending a day there, I wouldn't even argue. Picture this, rolling hills covered in apple orchards as far as the eye can see. It's like something out of a fairy tale, only instead of a wicked stepmother, you've got friendly locals offering you apple pies the size of your head. Now, the highlight of Donnybrook has got to be the Donnybrook Apple Fun Park. And let me tell you, this ain't your average playground. This place is massive, with enough swings, slides, and climbing frames to tire out even the most energetic, sugar-crazed kids. And the best part? It's completely free. We spent a good hour there ourselves, reliving our childhoods. Well, my wife spent the hour reliving her childhood. I spent the hour trying to convince her to get off the slide before a 5-year-old called her grandma. Next up, we're off to Kalbarri, a place that's basically nature's playground. We're talking towering coastal cliffs that plunge straight into the ocean, rugged gorges carved by ancient rivers, and a coastline that stretches on forever. Now, no trip to Kalbarri is complete without a visit to the Kalbarri National Park. This place is a hiker's paradise, with trails winding through canyons, up to lookouts with views that'll make your jaw drop, and past wildflowers that'd make a rainbow jealous. And speaking of jaw-dropping views, you can't miss the Kalbarri Skywalk. This thing juts out over a sheer cliff face, giving you uninterrupted views of the Murchison River Gorge. It's enough to make you feel like you're floating on air. Just try not to think about the fact that you're standing on a platform hundreds of meters above the ground. Alright folks, get ready to be amazed because Ravensthorpe is a hidden gem that'll knock your socks off. This place explodes with color during wildflower season, transforming the landscape into a kaleidoscope of purples, yellows, pinks, and reds. We're talking carpets of wildflowers stretching as far as the eye can see. It's like Mother Nature decided to throw a massive party, and everyone's invited. And the star of the show? The Fitzgerald River National Park, a UNESCO biosphere reserve that's home to over 1,800 plant species. That's more plant species than I have sausage roll crumbs on my shirt after a particularly enthusiastic lunch break. Now, if peace and quiet are more your style, then Mingenew is the place for you. This charming little town is like stepping back in time, with its wide streets, friendly locales, and a pace of life that's about as relaxed as me after a 6-course meal. But don't let that fool you. Mingenew also packs a punch when it comes to natural beauty. The Mingenew Hill, in particular, is a must-visit. This granite outcrop rises out of the surrounding plains, offering panoramic views of the countryside. It's the perfect spot for a picnic lunch, a bit of bird watching, or just to soak up the serenity. Trust me, you'll feel your worries melt away faster than my willpower at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Last but not least, we're finishing our journey on a high note, literally, with a trip to Rottnest Island. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey mate, everyone knows about Rottnest Island. And you're right, it's no secret. But there's a reason this place is so popular. Rottnest Island is basically paradise on Earth, with its pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, and of course the happiest animals on the planet, quokkas. These little guys are like mini kangaroos with permanent smiles, and they're not afraid to come right up to you for a selfie. Just be warned, they have a bit of a sweet tooth, so keep your snacks safe. Now, the best way to explore Rottnest Island is by bike. Hire one up and spend the day cruising along the coast, stopping off at secluded bays for a dip in the ocean, and maybe even spotting a few dolphins playing in the waves. Well folks, there you have it. Our top 50 must-see spots in Western Australia. We've laughed, we've cried. Well, I cried when my wife accidentally sat on my apple pie in Donnybrook. And we've explored some of the most incredible places this state has to offer. From the rugged beauty of the Kimberley to the turquoise waters of the Coral Coast, Western Australia has stolen our hearts. We hope you enjoyed discovering these amazing spots as much as we did. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting travel content. Catch you later, mates.